All right, so Coach, obviously with the last game, you guys flushed that one, but what were your impressions on just what you guys worked through today? Being able to get a practice in, were you happy with just the installs or just anything you guys were able to get done?
Yeah, I think today they came in. Today was a more intense day than it's been the last few, and so I think that they're locked in. They understand what we let slip away in the last few games, and that's really with our competitive nature. And so we got to get back to that. They understand that, and so I think that they came in today to practice with that mindset. And so I was happy about that.
And then just injury update. How is Angel doing? How's Michaela doing? We see Michaela out there.
Yeah, Michaela's progressing pretty quickly. Angel's still day to day. We don't really want to, push her too much with a back injury. We want to be careful with that. But she's progressing as well, so still day to day.
Was she able to hop into stuff during practice? I saw she didn't do the half court.
No, she's getting her own individual work, but no contact stuff for her today. Yep.
I didn't realize that Angel's up against the technical limit. Do you think that's kind of like her technicals are kind of like a product of her passion and competitiveness and that kind of thing?
Yes, for sure. I think some of them are. Yes, the product of passion. I think that we can't take that out the game. We've done our work on our side to try to get a couple of those rescinded in the moment and beyond, and that's up to the league's discretion. But I think across the board, it's part of the entertainment of the game, and it's hard to control the passion, in the heat of the moment. And so, this kind of is what it is right now. We'll continue to work, but yeah, she's aware of it.
Do you think she'll be able to not get one in the? Because it's a lot of games left.
Yeah, she'll be fine. We're not worried about that. Yeah, she'll be fine.
Although it was one game, what did you think about Marquisa and kind of what she brought out there for you guys?
I thought her aggressiveness was good from the start. I think that she's someone that doesn't have a lot of experience in the league, but has enough to kind of know where she can fit in. And I think that to see her do that in day one with us, or game one with us. It was good to see. I think she worked well with her teammates out there. It's just a matter of getting a rhythm back and kind of ingratiating herself with the rest of the group. So I thought she did well.
I was thinking a little bit about Mo, and I feel like I maybe anticipated to see her a bit more since she's been healthy, or I don't know if she is fully healthy. So I guess my question is kind of is it more just rotation decisions, or is it more kind of being cautious with her progression?
Yeah, a little bit of both. We don't want to push too much on it considering her injury history, but there has been times where she's been healthy, and we've gotten her different looks at that. But again, we don't want to overdo it. So it's just it's a little bit of a different situation, but we kind of take it game by game, gauging her health and how much she's able to get in there.
Now, did she re-injure herself in the last game, or is just her long-standing injury that she's been dealing with?
Yeah, it's just stuff that lingers, not anything that she re-aggravated or re-injured or anything like that. So, but again, she's progressing day by day as well. We just got to manage the load that we put on her.
The Indiana Fever coming in here without Caitlin Clark likely. They still found ways to win. We just saw a good win against Vegas. What's the biggest challenge they present without her in areas that you guys are keying in on in their game?
Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and they're just. They're well coached. They have they still have 2 All-Stars on their team and a plethora of other players that can do damage on any given night. They're able to. They're leading the league in points in the paint, but they also have shooters that can space the floor. And I think that the Ari McDonough has been a great addition to their system as well. The speed and quickness of their backcourt is something that we have to hold steady with, whether it's in transition or in the half court. And so we got to be great at controlling the pace. We can't let them get out in transition. We have to take care of the ball because of their ability to get out and run and space the floor. And so they have people that can hurt you inside, and they got shooters that can space the floor. So that always presents a problem, whether they have Caitlin or whether they don't.
You mentioned them leading the league in points in the paint, and obviously you saw a disparity for you guys in that last game against Seattle, and especially without Angel, potentially without Michaela. How do you feel like you can maybe even that deficit in that area? Is there a different way you want to attack the basket, or lean more into the outside shot and floor spacing?
Yeah, I think that I think it starts in transition, being able to protect the paint in transition. They got bigs that can run the floor, and early rim runs and steals are things that we got to control, whether it's with Natasha Howard or with Aaliyah. And so we got to control it there in transition first, and then I think they're just as active on the offensive glass as we are. And so our ability to limit their second chance opportunities, I think that'll help control things in the paint as well. And then it just becomes a matter of our physicality and our ability to keep them off the free throw line inside and doing our work early. And so those are the areas that we'll kind of own in on in terms of protecting the paint. And then we got to do a great job on their perimeter players as well.
And Coach, I'm sorry. Tomorrow's Barbie Night, and a lot of that, I'm sure, is inspired by Angel Reese and her being a Chi-Town Barbie, Bayou Barbie. How do you kind of manage having such a star that, so many people are coming out to see, but you also have to manage her health and her back, and kind of how are those conversations? I'm sure she wants to play for them.
Yeah, I think availability is the most important thing, and so I think that the cool thing about it is that you can still shine light on the personality that Angel is, the person, the human that Angel is, even whether she's in a uniform or not. You can still show that appreciation for who she is, what she's done, and what she represents and means to a lot of people. And so it'll be cool to have that, recognition for her, whether she suits up or whether she doesn't. And anytime that you're able to see her play in action is obviously a treat. But at the same time, being able to be into the building to hopefully be entertained by a Chicago Sky game and still get the chance to represent Angel is kind of the best of both worlds.
Did you see the Barbie movie?
I have not. I have
Great
not.
movie.
Actually, really
Coach, yeah, good movie.
I heard.
it's really good.
I haven't seen it either. Coach, you spoke on Thursday about just the need for the team to compete. Obviously, you spoke about the approach to practice today. Just from you and the staff, what are some ways you guys are looking to try to get more of that consistency out of the team?
Yeah, I think on our end, we got to continue to find ways to motivate, but I think also our players understand there's a level of self-motivation as well. And so at some point, you got to get enough of the beating and be able to swing and fight back. And so we've been able to do that in spurts throughout the year. We got to be able to do that consistently, and I think consistency is the messaging for that, and that's something that is all in our control. It's not anything that we can allow other people to dictate or other teams to dictate. And so as long as we get back to that mindset, be willing to fight for ourselves and for each other, and then we'll find ourselves in more of these games.